How to forward a port in Docker. Don't worry, I got you. There's two different methods in this video. We'll be using the command line. We start with Docker service create. We pass the name, which is Nginx server, and then we publish it, and then we publish our port with a publish, and then we enter the port we want to publish, which is 80, and then the target is also going to be 80. Onto our next line, which is replica of 3, and then the name is going to be Nginx. I forgot the S on replica. We add an S there. We give it a few moments for it to spin up this Nginx server on port 80. Back on the command line, we confirm things are working by doing a Docker service ls. As you can see, we have a Docker service of Nginx server running. Let's grab that service ID right here. And then we can do a Docker service ps. We paste our service ID and it gives us where each one of these is running. We have one running on DS3, one running on DS2, and one running on DS1. If we were to do a Docker PS on DS1, which is what we're on right now, you'll notice we have Nginx latest running. Something you should remember is that because we have these containers running on all 3 nodes, if we were to go to the IP address of any one of these nodes, we should be able to hit the Nginx server. So I got the IP address typed in, and look at that, we've got Nginx running. Now what would happen if we were to shut down one of these nodes, right? DS2 is at 192.168.109. So let's pull that up and make sure it's running. We pulled up Nginx. We pulled up our terminal. Let's go ahead and log into 109. That should be DS2. So we're on the DS2 shell. Let's do an IP address. And looks like the IP address for DS2 is indeed 109. Let's go ahead and remove that Docker container. So let's do a Docker PS. You see we have Nginx lated. First, let's stop it. We'll do a Docker stop. Then we'll do a Docker rm.f. Then we'll do another Docker PS. And it looks like it just brought it back up again, regardless of what we wanted. Now, let's hop back over to the shell of our first Docker node and do a Docker PS. Now let's hop over to the shell of our first Docker node and do a Docker service PS. Now let's head back onto our first node and do a Docker service ls and grab that service ID, and then we can do a Docker service PS. And you can see that it showed that we had a different container running on this server, but it shut that container down and brought up a new one.